Om Jai Jai Sai Ma. Happy 8th day of Navaratri and welcome to the Shaktidhaam Ashram. My name is Anant Das and I'll be guiding us in a Navaratri activation. And in our tradition, in the 7th, 8th, and 9th days of Navaratri, we invoke a particular aspect of the Divine Mother. This aspect is Saraswati. And today we will invoke the Divine Mother of creation, of expression, of knowledge, of wisdom, of enlightenment. For those who don't know anything about Navaratri or wishing to learn more, one of the things I love about Navaratri is it's 9 days for going inward and having a spiritual practice of reflecting, maybe spending more time in silence, going inward, getting in touch with our thoughts, feelings, and emotions in a different way. And so as we move into this 8th day, we're nearing very close to victory. This holiday has such a long history, going back to Ram practicing 9 days of sadhana before his final battle. So we're almost there. We're at the 8th day. And we get to invoke now the energy of creation, of expression, of the Divine Mother. So some people might resonate with Saraswati, the image of Saraswati, or different photos of goddesses. I wanted to speak for a moment on the energy of the Divine Mother. What is the Divine Mother? What is divine feminine energy? It's creation, it's expression, it's everything manifest in this universe. Just take a moment and breathe and take a gentle breath. You can feel the pulsation in your own physical body. Feel the expansion around you. All of this is imbued with love. All of this is the Divine Mother. And in our practices today, we will awaken, activate this energy within us. So I live in an ashram. In ashram, we do daily spiritual practices. And there are 2 practices that I do pretty much every day. Now with COVID, things have changed, so I don't do so much of the breathing practice. But generally, every day, every morning, I'm doing these practices. And I wish to share them and practice them with you today. So the first practice we'll be doing is this mantra. A, U, M. Again, it's A, U, M. And if you put those all together, it's the sound Om. I love the sound Om. There's Upanishads books on the sound Om, the sound of creation. And how does creation manifest? Through light, sound, and vibration. So the practice we'll be doing today will be working particularly with sound and vibration, and we might see some light. And this practice also has a focus on activating these energies in the body. It's a 3-part chant. In the first part, we say, Ah, and bringing our focus here in our stomach. And when we chant from here, vibrating, activating, opening our stomach, all those emotions and feelings. Then moving on up, when we get to the it's from the heart, opening the heart, compassion. And then moving up when we get to the bringing the concentration to the center of our forehead, feeling that expansion. So I invite you, working with the sound, working with the vibration, join me now. I'm in Kashi, in one of the oldest cities in the world. There's a vibration here ready for all of us. I'm here in Saima's ashram, spiritual master, a divine mother. Well, let's just allow and activate these energies within us. We'll start with 6 ums, and I'll guide you in it. Feel free to close your eyes. I also will be guiding and showing you the places for you to be concentrating to activate these energies. Let's take a breath in, breathing, exhaling. One more time, breathing and exhaling. And we'll breathe to begin. Feel free to follow along with me in your home and feeling the vibration. One more. Keeping the body still. Feeling the vibration, the pulsation in our body. Allowing everything to relax, open, allowing for grace in our hearts, the warmth, the love, compassion, activating. Just breathing and allowing, breathing and allowing. How was that? I can't hear you. If you have anything you want to share, please feel free to type it in the comments. I'll read them after our broadcast. It was great to do that with you. I could feel it, and I really could just sit here and say nothing. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. The next practice I want to share with you is a pranayam. Pranayam is a breath practice with our breath. And you might have a lot of experience with different breath practices. You might have done a teacher training or studied under this master or watched these videos. You might have been doing it for the last 30 years. And that's all great. I love all the different practices. They bring me a lot of joy. 10, 12 years ago, I did Kundalini yoga teacher training, and I've done various breathwork practices throughout. And out of all of those, I wanted to share the one that I come back to the most. So I invite whatever it looks like the right way to do a breath practice, we set that aside. And really, let's do this one together, right in the way I'm instructing it. Now, if you have any high blood pressure or problems breathing or tightness in your lungs, please do not do this exercise. And if you have any concern whether you should be doing it, please, I recommend caution. However, for most people, this exercise should be fine. The other requirement is that you really haven't eaten any food in the last 30, 45 minutes, ideally an hour, hour and a half. Juice, tea, coffee is okay. And if you have eaten, you can still practice, but very lightly, very gently. Because what we'll be focusing on is the squeezing of the stomach. So I think you can all see my belly and my hand on my belly. For this practice, we're going to do Kapalabhati pranayam, breath of fire, right? And for this breath of fire, we're going to focus on that exhalation, on squeezing and all of the air out of our lungs. And how do we do that? With our stomach, focusing on our belly button, we focus on pulling that belly button as deep, as far back into the spine as possible. Really shrinking our stomach, pushing the air out. And in the beginning, we start very slow and we're squeezing all the air out. And then the fresh air gets let in. New prana, new life, creation. So we'll start slow and we'll slowly build. And what I found when it's starting slow and building is this energy accumulates and builds within. And you might feel it starting to expand and open and move up. So let's practice together. Bring your hands together in Gyan Mudra, and you can rest this on your knees. Your lips will be together. The breathing will be done through the nostrils. And when we start, focus on squeezing that belly button to the back of the spine. Follow along to my rhythm and pace. Breathing in. And if you want, you can close your eyes. Really squeezing. Keep going. The only movement in the stomach. A little faster. And now you can feel it start to go faster. Exhale, exhale. As fast as you can. And breathe in. Relax, release. Notice the ease in the state. The light, the life, it's pulsating. And let's work with this light. Imagine a ball of light in our hearts. It's magenta, pink, purple light. And as we breathe, expands. Feel its warmth as it expands. Starting to see this light filling every part of our body, from our toes to our head. And starting to expand through the pores of our skin to the area around us. Brighter and brighter. Bigger and bigger. Consciously breathing gently through the nose. Well, let us activate this light now in our brain. The knowledge, the wisdom. Seeing in the center of our brain, in the center of our head. This bright golden light. And breathing, seeing this light glow, emanate. If you feel sensation, a pulsation, pressure in your head, it's okay. Breathe. Expand. Expand. And you can stay here, or if you wish, invoke in yourself as you the energy of the Divine Mother, of Ma. Imagine boundaryless love. Feel grace, acceptance. If there's any form of the Divine Mother, whether that be Saraswati, Durga, Kali, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalena, Kuan Yin, Amaterasu, Mother Earth, the sky, all the beautiful, diverse aspects of creation, expression. Breathing, feeling and allowing that smile from within, that joy bubbling, feeling that smile on your face. And breathing now into every part of the body, down into the toes, knees, shoulders, hands, eyes, and gently opening the eyes. Looking around a moment, seeing the light of creation everywhere. I feel so much joy in this moment. It's been so great to spend this time with you. I wanted to share that our ashram here in India will be performing fire ceremonies, yagyas, in about 12 hours from now, on the final, the 9th day of a yagya for enlightenment. So all those energies are active for us now. I also welcome and invite you to leave any comments in the chat If you haven't, to also subscribe to our channel. For those who don't know about YouTube, at the bottom there's a red subscribe button. You click that, meditations, all the videos we've been posting, you'll be notified when new ones become online. And I invite you to take one more moment and just be here. For many of you in your ashram, and for you joining for the first time, welcome to our ashram. Have a wonderful day and evening wherever you are in the world, whenever you're watching this now or in the future. I love you. Om JJ Sai Ma. I honor the divine feminine in you, in me. I honor the divine mother, that love that you and I are. Om JJ Sai Ma.